Hey, I'm Victor, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even-keeled. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. We've got Kevin Love. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Victor Oladipo is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's the Cobra in at the point. And there it is for him.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Noel. His last outing, he had 18 points. 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Now here's Oladipo. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to the Cobra. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Adebayo, that's good.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle always on the interior.
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
The free throw drops for Oladipo.
Well, you know, from role player to star, Oladipo's transformation has been remarkable. I mean, he's a guy who is really hungry to be an all-time great.
Now here's McDaniels. He had 25 points in his last game. Noel, no good. The Heat have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Shots good by the Cobra.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Noel. Here's McDaniels. That one a little long.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Wow, on fire. They haven't missed a shot so far.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Minnesota calls time here.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Who wants a t-shirt out there? Let me hear you. Time to get up and make some noise for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Here's Towns. 33 points last game. Edwards with it, guarded by Adebayo. Edwards can't hit. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Here's Noel, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards for 3. They get it again. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Love. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the paint. And it's powered home by Towns.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity, and Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now here's McDaniels. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shoots from 12. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Adebayo, that's good.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Noel. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist by Adebayo. Butler's gotten his second bucket on the night. And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Noel. Butler with a steal. Fast break Miami. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Butler really known as one of the best defenders in the game. He knows when to get after it and go for steals with those quick hands.
And so it's Miami leading by 17 at the end of the period. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Austin Rivers out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Towns in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now here's your 7. Oh, ripped away. Pass to Rivers. Up and over Lowry. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
Now here's Adebayo, and he comes up with a bucket. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Anderson can't get it to go.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Anderson against Lowry. Here's your 7. And there's another one for the Heat.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Prince. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Towns. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Defensive foul.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami.
Shooting 1.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Strus. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Martin against Anderson. And he lobs it up top. And Adebayo slams it in.
Assist goes to
Lowry showing you the
Kyle
veteran
Lowry.
smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Rivers' shot is off. The Heat have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Lowry the pass to Hero, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And just a shrewd pass by Lowry. He has a gift for seeing what's happening on the floor and finding shooters.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Prince. Here's Towns for 3. The rebound by Lowry. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of this one. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
For Miami, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Hero, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Prince. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Rivers. Up and over Lowry. The offensive rebound. Towns. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Strus. Miami, no good that time either. Minnesota has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Alexander Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Alexander Walker's got his first basket. And for the Heat, they're shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Back to Lowry. Pass to Hero. Outside Strus. Off target from outside. Here's Prince. Here's Rivers. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Heat out in front, running away with it. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's the Cobra in at the 1. Here's the Cobra. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. Give him 8 points now.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Back to Noel. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels with it. And he can't get that one. The Heat go the other way with it.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Now here's Edwards. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Inside. Noel, that's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Offensive board. Butler. McDaniels with some nice D.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Noel, that's good. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter. What do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here's Noel. The shot won't fall. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Here's the teardrop. Count it. Good. Oladipo's got 10 points.
Boy, the floater is one of the most beautiful shots in the game, and when used correctly, Victor Oladipo showing you he's got that shot down pat.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Timberwolves making a change here. Prince has checked in. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Butler.
2 minutes remaining.
And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 6.
You know, sometimes it seems as though Butler enjoys scoring through contact more. Welcomes the challenge of converting in difficult circumstances.
Here's Prince. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to the Cobra. Fires the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
A nice shot by Butler. Butler's got 8 points.
You know, there's a tenacity to Butler's approach that's really hard for the defense to match most times.
Here's Noel, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. 35 seconds left in the third. Pass to the Cobra, fires from deep, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Edwards. Now McDaniels to halt the run. Connects from downtown. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
This is their plan in the second half. I mean, try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Here's the Cobra. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Heat running away with this one. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, also Austin Rivers out there, and it's Knight in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Here's Strus. Here's your 7. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Rivers' shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Rivers. He's guarded by Lowry. 5 on the clock. Pass to Alexander-Walker. 14 feet away. That one rolls around and rims out. Miami has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Moore. Strus grabs the miss. For Miami, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Vincent. Now here's Lowry. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot to end the cold streak. And it's Miami with a rebound. Yurtseven's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Yurtseven's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
2 minutes.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Moore, covered by Strus. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Good.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Cobra.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Pass to Moore. Back to Rivers to end the run, and he lays it in.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Miami dominating the game. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Strus. Now Yurtseven from about 19. And again, it's Miami converting.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Take you